And we are live. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Instagram. Happy New Year's, Facebook. I am still sick. If you can't tell in my voice, I've been sick for like 4 days now, and I hope it's coming to an end. If it doesn't come to an end in the next couple of days, I'm going to go to the doctor. But I am feeling better today. Happy New Year's. Janice, hey Janice, what's up? If you are just hopping on right now, say hey, tell me where you're listening from. Yeah, let me know how your New Year's was. If you had a good celebration, if you stayed in, let me know what's up, and I'll wait a couple more minutes for people to hop on before I start talking about what I wanted to talk about today. We are talking all about why most people quit their New Year's resolutions by, the third or fourth week of January. And I don't want to present this as like being a bummer on the first day of January for you guys. I'm presenting it to you guys in the hopes that it's going to help you guys out for the new year, so that you're not one of those people this year and you actually, you stick to your plan, you get to whatever goal you're looking to get to. So let me know if you can hear me clearly before I get started, and where you're listening from. Hey Kayla, what's up? So I am live on both Instagram and Facebook at the same time. So if I'm like looking back and forth, that's why. I want to make sure I'm giving everybody attention while I talk. Hey Caleb, what's up? Yeah, let me know where you're calling where you're calling from. Let me know where you're listening from. Yeah, how was your New Year's? My New Year's was really good. I went to a friend's house. That's actually why I had to move this a little bit late, because we had a late night, I will admit. We had a lot of fun. Lots of dancing, a lot of champagne, a lot of champagne and a lot of sangria. So I had to get my life together before I hopped on. Hey Donna, what's up? But yeah, like I said, we're talking all about why most people abandon, why I think this is like a little bit opinionated, but I've, over the years of being a fitness coach, what I've like witnessed and what I've compiled as to why I think most people do quit their, their New Year's, their fitness and health New Year's resolutions going into the new year, why they quit so early, like in week 3 or 4. And I see it happen every year. I've worked in gyms since I left school. So come January 1, everyone's at the gym. You see like a huge influx of people come into the gym, which is great. It's awesome that people are like, they're ready to get started. They're ready to make changes. But then by like week 3 or 4, we start to see like a slow decline, or a pretty quick decline in some cases, of people just leaving the gym. There's not a lot of people coming in anymore. And most people just abandon it altogether. So I want to talk to you guys about why that might be happening and what you can do to avoid being one of those people this year and actually stick to your plan to be a better, healthier you going into 2020. Okay, so all right, I guess I'll get started. If you're on Facebook, the comments have been weird. So if you are commenting, and I'm not seeing anything right now, so if you're commenting, I'm really sorry. I'm not seeing anything, but I will. It appears later for some reason. That happened in my last broadcast. So if I do see something, I'll definitely comment with you. I'll comment on whatever questions or anything that you have, if just in case it's not coming up. So just wanted to preference with that. Kayla said, I like the decline because then I can work out. That is true. So the gym does become less packed come, the end of January. So it's probably easier to get equipment and all that. But, we've got to keep in mind that this is, you're trying to better yourself. So we need to figure out how we can stay committed to bettering ourselves and, getting to our goals for everybody, So this is going to benefit everybody for sure. So Donna said, just telling my future daughter-in-law about you. I'll show you. Oh, thank you so much, Donna. Thank you for sharing my stuff. I really appreciate it. I love that you love my stuff. It really means a lot to me. I'm glad it's really helpful. So thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Okay, so we'll get into it. So I did send this out in my newsletter. I sent this out on yesterday. I think I sent it the last day of December. So if you're on my newsletter, you already got pretty much everything that I want to say today. And that's a perk of being on my newsletter. So I send out a bunch of stuff in my newsletter. I always send out when I post like a new video, whether that's on Facebook or YouTube. And I post different insights and stuff. And I post like different offerings that I have going on in my newsletter ahead of time. So if you're, or like right after I post something. So you're like the first person to know when I have something new coming out, when I have a new program, when I have anything like going on. If you're on my newsletter, you're the first one to know about it. So if you are interested in my stuff and you want to get more information and you want to be in the know about like all the content and stuff that I'm posting, definitely get on my newsletter. You can do that by going to my website. It's just brieogletree.com. And by signing up, you'll also get a free strength training guide. So if you are looking into getting into strength training in 2020, that's a good resource to have to put your own program together. It's completely free. You just put in your name and email and you'll get it immediately. And I also send out, there's a couple other guides in there. The other one is the Leaner Body Blueprint, which I wrote a few years ago. That's another like mini ebook that I put together. Just the things that you should be thinking about, things you should be doing in your program or focusing on in order to drop some body fat and get a little bit leaner. And then also in there is a supplement guide. So the supplement guide is, I did make a video on YouTube about this a little while, like a few weeks ago. Just all of the guidelines that I think are important for vetting supplements, so different supplement companies, looking for quality products, just things like guidelines to look out for when you are searching for supplements and all of that. So that's also in the email as well. So brieogletree.com, you'll get on the newsletter, you'll be notified of everything that I'm doing. You'll be the first to know when something comes out, and you'll know about like everything I create pretty much. I send out in the newsletter. So definitely get on that if you're interested. Yeah, so let's get into it today. First off, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm sorry. Like I said, too much champagne last night. So my name, if you're just hopping on for the first time, my name is Brie Ogletree. I'm an online fitness coach for women, teaching women how to use strength training in order to get leaner, feel better, get stronger, and feel completely badass in their bodies. And I'm also a Philadelphia-based personal trainer and fitness instructor. So I do local in-person personal training, and then I also teach some classes in the city as well at an awesome studio called Gem Fitness. They're really great. Definitely check them out if you're looking for some fitness classes. So that's what I do professionally. And I've most recently been like hopping on, creating more content for you guys to help you guys in your fitness journey. A lot of it's strength training related because that's what I focus on. But in general, it's health, nutrition, information to help you guys out with your health and fitness journey. So that's who I am. And today we're talking about why most people abandon their health, fitness, wellness goals by week 3 or 4 in January. And like I said, I'm not doing this to be a bummer. I'm doing this to help you guys out and like help you guys stay consistent with whatever your goal is going into 2020. Okay, so there's 3 things that I pointed out in my in my newsletter that I sent out yesterday, and I think these are like the big ones. So I'm sure there's many more reasons why people abandon their goals, but these really stand out to me year to year. So that's what I'm going to go over, and these are like big overarching things that I think people are doing that are really getting in the way of them actually achieving their goals. And it's it's sad to see every year. Like I know, Kayla, I know the gym like gets less crowded week 3 or 4, but honestly, like we don't want that. We want people to actually be working on their goals and bettering themselves. So this is generally what I see. So number one, and I have my notes here too, so I know I'm all over the place, but number one is people don't have a meaning behind their goal. Okay, so they don't think about why they actually want what they're going after. Okay, so with their health, fitness, whatever. So for many people, the goal is weight loss. So that's a very big one, especially going into January, weight loss, right? So people, I don't think people stop to think about why that's important to them. Okay, so like why it's important that, you know, you want to lose the 10 to 15, 20 pounds. What is the actual meaning behind that? What is that going to give you? What is that going to, how are you going to gain? What are you going to gain from losing the 10 pounds? Okay. And like, what are you missing out on if you don't lose, you know, the 10, 15, 20 pounds, whatever it is. Okay. So really just taking a few moments to stop and think about why you want the actual goal. Okay. Because when we have meaning behind what we're doing, it makes us want to be more committed to it, because it's not just like, it's not just a metric. It's not like, oh, I just want to, you know, I want to lose this weight, you know, like there's something there, and just taking a moment to dig behind why you actually want the goal will solidify it a little bit more for you and help you stay a little bit more committed to that goal. And then, you know, it's not just about the weight, it's about something way more important than that. So I'm going to use myself as an example. I just jotted this down really quickly. So one of my goals in 2020 is to get better sleep, to get more sleep and to get better sleep. So the last like few months of December, or of the year, I would say, the last few months, my sleep has not been good. And it's been a conjunction of myself, like my habits. So I need to work on my habits, definitely. And just, you know, just things I had going on, like my brain is nonstop, like it doesn't stop. I'm constantly thinking of things, and with starting my own business and, you know, really focusing on that, I'm always thinking about things. So like I am, you know, a culprit for staying up super, super late, and when I know I need to be in bed because I have to be working the next day or whatever it is. I am such, you know, I'm so guilty of that, of staying up late, working on things and thinking of things and watching stuff, learning things, stuff like that. So, and it's because I am very passionate about what I do. Like I love what I do. I love creating stuff for you guys, but I always get caught up in, you know, staying up late. So one of my things for 2020 is to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night. Okay. And so I stopped and thought, I was like, why do I want to get more sleep? I want to feel better, right? So that's the very first thing that comes to mind. I just want to feel better. You know, I always feel so good when I have 8 to 9 hours of sleep per night. And I know I'll feel better if I get it, right? And if I get it consistently. So that's the very first thing that comes to mind. The next thing, so I just kept asking myself, I was like, okay, why do I want to feel better? Why do I want to feel better? Okay, so the next thing that came to mind is like, well, I just want to feel my best. You know, I know what it feels like to get 8 or 9 hours of sleep. I know how good I feel when I do, how well rested I feel, how productive I can be the next day. So all these things are coming to mind. I'm like, okay, that's great. Like, that's really good. So why do you want to be so productive? You know, so I just keep asking myself these questions. Like, why do you want to be more productive? Why do you want to get more done in the day? Why do you want to feel refreshed? And the next thing that came to mind was, oh, like I want to feel my best because I want to lead by example, right? I'm a fitness coach. I'm a health, fitness, you know, holistic health, fitness, nutrition. I know I focus a lot on strength training and training, but, you know, I'm a health coach, you know, I'm a fitness coach. So I want to lead by example. I want to show people that it's possible, and I want to show people what it looks like, right? So I want to lead by example. So that's the next thing that came to mind. After that, so I still kept asking. So I asked myself this question 5 times. I asked why 5 times. Okay. So why do I want to lead by example? Why do I want to do that? Okay. The next thing that came to mind was, well, I want to be a great coach, right? Like I want to be a really good coach. I want to have an impact on people. I want people to feel their best, right? So I just really, really want to be a good coach. And I feel like the only way I can do that is if I take care of myself. right? If I take care of myself first and I get enough sleep and I feel really good and I can be productive, you know, every day, and I can make great content for you guys, I can show up the way I want to show up, and not be tired, right? I will admit I am tired today because I was up late, New Year's, but you know, starting today, I will be getting 8 or 9 hours of sleep, but I already knew that was going to happen because I was going to a party. So, but yeah, so I know I can feel my best. I can have a better impact. I can be a greater coach for people, a better fitness coach, all of that, fitness, nutrition. And that's my mission. So I started with, I want to get, you know, 8 or 9 hours of sleep. And I dug that deep into, this is my mission as a person, to help people feel better, right? To move better, feel better, and feel their absolute best. And that all stems from getting 8 or 9 hours of sleep per night. So with your New Year's resolution goal, I'm gonna challenge you guys to do the same thing. And if you want help with this, if you want to DM me, if you want to comment, if you want to say anything, ask me questions about this, we can have a chat about this. I'm all for it. Just send me like a message or anything like that. And we could talk about it. But no, like, just see how just like one simple statement, I want to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep per night, went as deep as, this is my mission as a human being, to help people feel better and feel their absolute best, move better and feel great, right? So there's so much more behind what your goal is. So just dig a little bit deeper. This took me 3 minutes maybe to do, honestly. It took me 3 minutes because you know what the answer is. You know why you really, really want that goal. You know why you want to lose those 10 to 15 pounds. You know why you want to lift whatever weight if you have like a strength goal or something like that. You know what the reason is. You just have to take a couple of minutes to think about it, okay? Yeah, this took me 3 minutes to do. So my challenge to you guys is to do that first. January 1, this is a great time to do it. I know a lot of people are getting into health and fitness, so this is a great time to do that, okay? Just think about why you're doing what you're doing. Have some meaning behind your goal, okay? And I promise that will help you guys hang on a little bit longer if you know you have a tendency to drop off after the first month of, you know, working on improving your health, your nutrition, your fitness, whatever it is, okay? So just take a couple minutes, ask yourself why 5 times. Why is this important to you? Or you can even ask yourself, what am I gonna get from doing this? What does this give me? Or you can even ask, what am I not getting, or what am I losing by not doing this, right? Just take a couple minutes and think about those questions, okay? So that's number 1, and that one's big, and that's why I made it number 1, okay? Just having some meaning behind what you're doing, okay? Number 2, yes, I'm looking at my notes. You take on too much too fast. I see it every January, okay? Like, everyone is gung-ho, ready to change everything about their lives. And that's great. And I'm not saying this like cynically, like to laugh at people. And no, like this is it's amazing that you feel that way. I feel that way. January 1, I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go, okay? And that's great. That's awesome. That is awesome. But too much too fast is like just a recipe for failure, okay? We don't get the way we are right now. We didn't get this way in one day, right? This is the habits that you have now took years to build, okay? Even if you don't even realize it, how you are now, what you do, how you act, who you are, how you behave, like the different things you do, your habits, they build over years, okay? So changing everything at once is gonna take, it's just too much, okay? Changing a habit in general, it takes time. It takes a lot of time, and it takes dedication, and it takes focus. And it's nearly impossible to focus on everything at once, especially for an extended amount of time, okay? So you may be able to keep up, you know, these change, like if you say okay, so for example, I think it's better if I give an example. If you haven't been going to the gym for the last 6 months, your nutrition might not be that great. Your sleep might be off, like me. just like there's a lot of things that you want to change. Okay, so say you want to change all those things. So come, the beginning of January, you start going to the gym 5-6 days per week. You start meal prepping. You're in bed by 10 o'clock. Like, you just completely change. You just make a 180 and do the complete opposite of what you've been doing for the last 6 months. How long do you think that's going to last, right? It's just too, and that's why I think people burn out, because they change too much too fast, and they're like, oh, and then they just stop. They just give up because they're like, oh, I can't do this. This is too much. Yes, yes, it is. It is too much. So my advice for this, my recommendation for this is to focus on 1 or 2 things to change. My focus right now is going to be sleep, because I know I need more of it, okay? And I know that's going to have like the biggest impact on my health right now. Getting better sleep, getting more quality sleep. Try to think of the things that are going to have the biggest impact right now, okay? What's 1 to 2 things that you can focus on right now? And that's going to be different for everybody. For me, it's sleep. For you, it might be going to the gym. Like, maybe if you haven't moved in the last 6 months, okay, I need to get in some exercise. I need to start moving. Great, focus on that, okay? Worry about the nutrition stuff later, okay? 1 to 2 things, all right? And then once you master those 1 to 2 things, then you can move on to something else. And that's how it builds. That's how you change. That's how you change your lifestyle. It's a slow build. And I know people don't want to hear that because they want the results now. I understand. I get it. I want the results of better sleep right now, like literally in this moment right now, because I'm definitely sleep deprived. But yeah, like, I know everyone wants the instant gratification. They want it right now, but this is fitness, nutrition, living a healthier lifestyle is a lifestyle. It's lifelong. It doesn't stop, okay? So you've got to really think about that as, the end goal. This is a process that's going to last a lifetime, okay? So the way we make it last a lifetime is by taking 1 step at a time, focusing on what we need to focus on, 1 to 2 things that are really going to make a difference for you right now, and then moving on to something else once you know you have that 1 to 2 things down, okay? Are there questions? I know I talk a lot. Are there questions? So you don't have questions before I move on. And there's no comments coming up on Facebook, so I really hope you guys aren't commenting. If so, I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done. But yeah, if there's no questions, I'll continue. I only have 1 more. I didn't want to keep this super long. I just wanted this to be something that you guys think about going into January and, working on your health and fitness goals. And I'm sorry for the light. I'm right in front of my window, so there's also like sun right on my face, so I apologize. Okay, so yeah, so focus on 1 to 2 things, and then once you have that down, move on to something else, okay? And the very last thing, and this kind of ties into what I just said before, you become too attached to the outcome and don't appreciate the process or the journey, okay? So you're fixated on whatever the outcome is that you want. So you want to lose 10 to 15 pounds, whatever the goal is. I always use weight loss because it's a common one that people want to achieve, and it's great that you want to achieve that. It's just common, so I always use it. Yeah, so you can become too attached or fixated on this number of 10, 15, 20 pounds, whatever it is, and you're forgetting about the whole process that goes into that, right? You just want to get to that goal. You just want to get to that goal really, like, as fast as you can, and that's really all you fixate on. But what the ironic thing is that it's all about the journey, okay? It's all about what you do between point A and point B, okay? Point A and point B are almost irrelevant. It's really what happens between those points, what you're doing along the way to get to your goal, okay? So my recommendation for this is just to detach yourself from the goal. So set the goal, understand why you want the goal. Yes, that's important. But once you do that, detach from it and just focus on the actual journey, the actual process of getting there, okay? So what are your habits looking like day to day? And that goes back to with focusing on the 1 to 2 things at a time, right? So this all kind of ties in together. it's got to be about the process of getting there. So just try to detach yourself from the actual goal and focus on what your habits are day in and day out, because that's going to dictate whether or not you get there. Okay. So yeah, in my newsletter, I'm just reading over real quick. Like, I feel like a lot of people take this piece for granted. They take the process for granted because they just want to get to their goal, and I understand, I get it. But it's a lifelong journey, okay? So it's all about the process. It's definitely all about the process. So set your intentions, set your goal, understand why you want to get there, focus on what's going to have the greatest impact for you right now, and then completely detach yourself from the outcome. Just focus on what you're doing day in and day out, okay? That's gonna get you there. So that's what I put out yesterday in writing, and I'm explaining to you guys in video today, but that's the gist of what my newsletter was yesterday, because I want you guys to win, and I want you guys to feel better. I don't want you guys to quit on yourselves before you even get started, okay? Just understand that this is a journey, it is a process, and not everything's gonna be fixed the first month, okay? So just focus on those 1 to 2 things. Once you got that down, move on, okay? And that's how it builds. This is like a building process, okay? I'm gonna use myself as an example again. I was not always, I was not always the fitness person, okay? In college, I was the party person. Like the whole first year, I maybe exercised once, okay? Now it's ingrained in everything I do because I worked on it, it takes time. So just understand that it's gonna take time, and just give yourself that time to change, and give yourself that grace to just focus on the 1 to 2 things, because it's not all gonna change in one night, okay? So that is my message for you guys for January 2020. Like I said, I hope you're having an amazing New Year's. I had a really great one. So if you have questions about anything that I said, please reach out to me. I will have the conversation with you. If you're stuck, if you don't really know, what a good goal is, why you're setting the goals that you're setting, how to get there, I will have the conversation with you. I am all for it. I do 30-minute consultations. You can definitely use that to speak with me, to speak with a coach about, what your goal is for 2020. I would be more than happy to talk to you. Amy says, good encouragement for the new year. Oh, thanks, Amy. Thank you so much for watching. I'm happy to talk to you guys. I want to do more of these to help you guys out and to hopefully be helpful to you guys. So yeah, I felt like this was a really important message for January 1, and I just wanted to get it out there for you guys. So you start off the year strong, and you started off with the right mindset and everything, because I do want you guys to win. I do want you guys to change your lives. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Facebook, again, it's not showing up, so if you're commenting, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's really it for today. So if you do have questions, I'll get back to your comments, I'll get to your DMs, set up a consultation call with me. I will happily talk with you. It's free, so take advantage. The link is in my bio, and it's on my page if you're on Facebook. I'd be happy to talk with you guys. So if you are looking for a coach, I know this is about to be a pitch, but I'm having a program that's coming out. We're starting January 3rd. My face is completely blown out, okay. We are starting January 3rd. I'm doing an online group training program. It's very strength-based. It's gonna be a gym-based program, 12 weeks, okay? You'll be working with me as your coach, going through the program. And it's 3 full body strength training workouts per week. It's 1 to 2 conditioning workouts per week. And you're getting the app support. So I do online coaching through an app called Trainerize, okay? So you'll have your own profile, your own calendar, you'll go in, you'll click on the workout for the day, and then it's listed right there for you what you need to do, how many sets, how many reps, what the exercise is, what the video, there's a video on there and everything. So there is no guesswork when you go to the gym. If fitness, if getting stronger, feeling better, getting leaner, if that is one of your goals for 2020, that's what we're doing in this group training program. So we start January 1. You can absolutely still sign up. The link on Instagram is in my bio. I will link it in Facebook right now. It's just trainwithbree.com/group. Okay, so if you are looking for some serious accountability going into 2020, that's what I'm doing for the next 12 weeks. You'll get the program, you'll be in a group to ask your questions and connect with other people. What else will you get? I'm gonna have office hours. I didn't write this down, you would think I would. You're gonna have office hours so you can get on the phone with me if you have any like private questions you wanna address. I'm doing form checks, so if you wanna shoot a video in the group and then get my feedback on what your form looks like, doing that as well. Nutrition guidance, everything. So if fitness is, if you're really trying to get some accountability, some guidance in the fitness realm, nutrition realm for 2020, definitely check out this program. It's a fraction of the cost of what you would pay for an in-person personal trainer. It's all done online, so you don't have to be local to me. And you basically have a personal trainer in your pocket, okay? So if that's what you're looking for 2020, please join us. We're starting in 2 days. We're starting on Friday. The workouts are starting next week, but that's like the kickoff day, January 3rd. You're gonna get everything you need. You're gonna get the program, all that stuff. So if you're interested in that, please join me. I'd love to have you. So yeah, trainwithbree.com/group. And if you have any questions about the program, if you want to talk to me privately, again, shoot me a DM, shoot me a message, and I will talk to you privately. I'll talk to you on the phone more about the program if you're interested, okay? So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please share it with people. Let them watch this because I feel like it's an important message going into 2020. If your focus is health, fitness, honestly, if it's anything, I think this really needs to be behind why you're trying to change what you're doing currently, okay? So even if it's not health and fitness, please share the message because I think it's important. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your January 1, and I will definitely see you guys soon. I'm gonna have more videos, like more YouTube, Facebook videos coming out starting next week, so I'm excited for that. I took a little break this week just for the holiday and just to get my head right going into January or into 2020. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting 2 videos a week. One video is gonna be about something fitness, nutrition related. So if you have a topic that you want me to cover, please let me know, shoot me a DM. I'm always looking for ideas. They're always very helpful. So if you have a question that you want me to address in a video, something, anything, I'm more than open to doing it for you guys. So just let me know. I'm here. I'm very accessible on Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, just let me know if you have any ideas. The second video is going to be more of like a lifestyle vlog type thing, and that's probably just for now going to be posted on my YouTube channel. I will share it to my Facebook page, but it won't, or not my personal Facebook page. It won't be on the Intuitive Strength page because it's not really going to be training related, but I will be making it available for you guys to view when they come out. So those 2 types of videos, 2 videos a week I'll be posting. So if you're interested in either one, please go check them out. I will be promoting them so you'll know when they're coming out. But if you want to be notified like directly, definitely get on my email list at breeogletree.com. You'll get those free guides as well that I talked about, the free strength training guide, the free supplement guide, and the Leaner Body Blueprint. That way you get notified as soon as new stuff is coming out. You're like the first in the know about everything Intuitive Strength, everything Bree Ogletree. You guys are always the first to know, or the quickest to know about what's going on. So thank you again. I'm gonna stop talking. Enjoy the rest of your day. Shoot me a DM if you have questions about anything, and please share this message with people. All right, have an amazing day and an amazing 2020. I will see you guys later. Bye. And bye.